Welcome back to Stop Rock, folks. Today I've got a couple of bikes for you, but just initially look at this van coming down the hill, not too fast, loses it a little bit in the wet. I reckon his sphincter might have tightened up a bit there, but once he checks himself out, he's on his way. But on to the true story of today's video. It's a couple of step-through bikes. I think they call them step-throughs, don't you? Anyway, they're coming up the hill here, as you'll see, and the bloke on the left's overtaking on the left. That's a no-no, and that causes a bit of a downfall for his mate. And of course, my gardener here whips up there to be the hero. That's good, but let's look again in slow-mo here. The bluey's overtaking yellow, but look at the bloke on the right. He was distracted there. Let's go back and have another look. Certainly Bluey was in the wrong here. He should not have been overtaking on the left. But our one on the right, Yellow's looking to the right. He's distracted. I don't even think he knows that Bluey's coming up on his left. And by the time he turns his head back around to look straight ahead, bit of a shock, too close. And he clips his handlebar on Bluey's box. That pushes his front wheel out to the right, and there's only one way for that, and that's down, banging his head on the ground there, bouncing back up. That'll be a headache. Good thing he's got his helmet on, I tell you what, because that could be a very serious head injury there. He might even still have a bit of concussion with that. It was a hard bang. All comes normal speed here again. Look how fast all of that. There's no time to react when it happens that fast. But our little gardener, he's on it straight away. He's out there to block traffic and to help out. Good lad. He's out there to help. And our guilty partner taking off on the left there came down to check that the other bloke, but he's up. Yellow box is up on his feet. So that's a good outcome. He's all right. It's good news. That often does not turn out to be the way. I've seen ambulances take off motorbikes more times than not before I had the cameras. So there might be a time in the future for that. But we've got Good Samaritans. So we've got a Good Samaritan turned up here. I suspect she might be a part of the SES, the State Emergency Service. Because just those pants sort of make it look like she is, and she might have called the other guy in the SES truck. Now, there's quite a bit of time passed between those. I've saved you a bit by cutting out the long wait. And they're springing into action as the SES do. Look, these guys are heroes. They get on the side of some of the most gruesome sites, SITES, and see some of the most gruesome sites, SIGHT, and just deal with what's going on. And I've known of SES people that have had PTSD, and there's little wonder why sometimes. But anyway, these blokes are dealing with it. It's not a gruesome, bloody mess this time. We've got a great deal of luck. He's got up, he's walking, he's on his way. So these fellas, more times passed. These guys were here for probably about 20 minutes, and then they're on their way. So first of all, the SES truck's on his way. A lot of traffic slowed down from this. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll tune you in at the next one. Take it easy.